Riddles. What you doing, Rids? She loves the outsides, don't you, Rids? Hello, what you doing? Alright. So it's been a while since I've done a video like this, an update video. So yeah, I just got back from my walk, my 15-minute walk. Oh, it's cold. It's in the middle of winter right now. July. Oh man, what's the date? It's Monday. Oh, end of July. I'll put the date in the description box below in a way. But yeah, 2018 July. So an update. So the last video what we've seen was in it's about 3 months ago. About 3 months ago, the video you've seen. That was pretty much just a video log of little clips here and there of after the competition what I did last year in October. So I'll speak about my competition. I'm just gonna put my phone down. One sec. Look how long she looks. Alright. I got ya. Alright. So what you're seeing right now, guys, is our new home, new house, what we're staying in. Renting, not brought yet. But we're just renting. We moved in here about, sorry guys, one sec. One sec guys, one sec. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see me properly. Probably not really. I'm just gonna bend down a little bit. Alright, so we've moved in here about February this year, so about five months ago. Just because it's cheaper rent. Our budget a little bit low at the moment. So yeah, we want to save up to buy a new house in the future. But yeah, let me talk about my competition. So I did my first ever natural bodybuilding competition last year in October 2017, the A&B Victoria Championships. So I came first, I placed first in the novice class. I came third in the under 80 kilogram class. All right. I coached myself because I'm also a coach. I'm a coach myself. I'm a coach. I'm a personal trainer. So why wouldn't I do it myself? The more experience, the better, right? So yeah, that's my body weight. What I got down to was 75 kilos on stage. It was probably around 75 and a half, maybe 76 kilos on the stage after coming up. But that weren't actually my lowest body weight I reached that prep. About 3 weeks before the competition, I got down about 74.4 kilos. And 74.4 to 75 kilos, it looks quite different. It's only 600 grams body fat less, but it's a big change. Like the leaner you get, the more you see your body change. So I'll give an example. If you're, let's say you're 12% body fat, you got down to 10% body fat versus 7% body fat down to 5% body fat. 7 to 5% body fat, you'll see a big change because it's the same body fat, but you have less of it. The leaner you get, the more you see the results. But yeah, pretty much what happened, why I gained weight, because it was meant to be a refeed day, a planned refeed day, right? Now, it pretty much wasn't a refeed day in the end. I pretty much binged. Now, it wasn't that bad. I had 2 binge days. It was about, my calorie intake was roughly around 2,000 calories. but my binge calories was about 3,500, 2 days in a row. So about 3,000 calories surplus. So there's about half a kilo of body fat. And that stayed on my body. I did not lose the weight. So yeah, that's the thing, guys. When you're in a calorie deficit for so long, you're losing body fat, your body metabolism actually adapts and slows down. So those 2,000 calories so 220 protein, 180 carb, 40 fat. Those are my deficit macros at the end of my cut. Now, at the end of my cut, they'll slowly going to my maintenance macros because your body adapts, right? Does that make sense? So just because they were my deficit calories, so I was losing body fat on those calories, doesn't mean I'm going to lose body fat all the time on those calories. Your body adapts. So eventually, they were around my maintenance calories. So they weren't in my deficit calories anymore. Those were my maintenance calories. And I gained weight and I couldn't lose it. So that's that. And then went out to eat that night. Some pummels, some chips, some ice cream. Then I ate some more food when I got home, which was a pretty shitty mistake because I ended up gaining a kilo and I lost about 700 grams before I competed again in Sydney in the internationals. So I was even fatter again my next competition, which was a harder competition too. I did not place on that one, but it was a good experience. I was stressed out. It was an 8-hour drive. There's a few reasons why I don't think I done well. One, because I went out to eat the week before. So gained some body fat. I didn't lose it all. It was an 8-hour drive. I was stressed. I was like worried, not going to place well. Stress isn't good for your body composition. Shit, that scared the fuck out of me. The door just slammed closed because of the wind. And I ate my meal. I didn't know when I was going to step on stage the second competition the week after the A&B, the Victoria one. So I was like, I ate my good sodium, fatty, moderate fat, high carb, low protein meal. And I was hoping to step on stage about 2 hours later. And I stepped on stage about 6 or 7 hours later. It was a long ass wait. But that's my Instagram photo. All those photos are on my Instagram if you want to check that out. But so that's that. And then a few days later, I went camping with some mates, caught up with some mates, didn't track my food, drank a little bit of alcohol. A few days later again, I went to the Gold Coast with the girlfriend for about 9 days. Went out to eat a few times, all you can eat about 2 to 3 times. And all you can eat, right guys, after a competition, that's probably the worst thing you can do. Because it's all you can eat, right? Get what you pay for, right? So I was eating. I had about 6 plates. The third plate, I was satisfied. I was full. My stomach felt full, but mentally I was still hungry. So I had another 3 plates and I felt sick. A couple of later, do that again. Then after that, I went straight to Tasmania, caught up with some family down there. About a week, I stayed down in Tassie. And then I didn't track food either. So I wouldn't say no to the pie. I wouldn't say no to the ice cream. I'm out with family, right? So yeah, long story short, I came back home, weighed myself, I was 81.5 kilos. So I was on stage around 75. My lowest was 74.4. So yeah, I was 81.5. So I was like, man, I was stressed out. I was like, holy shit. Like, I was so lean for so long and all of a sudden, where's it all gone? You know? So I decided to get on my macros, what I was following, which was 220 protein, 180 carb, 40 fat, a few weeks before the comp. And I lost about 3.5 kilos around there. So then I got down to 78.5, right? And I was just maintaining that. I couldn't drop any more body fat. because my metabolism hasn't repaired yet. So remember, those were my deficit macros, but your body adapts. So I was like going through a lot of anxiety, depression, body issues. Like I wanted to get lean. I wanted my physique back. I want to get those cuts, those obliques, those veins. Because I always had a body issue my whole life, and that just made it worse. I wanted to get it back, but I couldn't unless I drop even more calories. And I was like, but I want to bulk up. I want to build muscle. I want to build strength. I want to focus on improving my physique. And that all happens in the off season, in the improvement season, not when you're cutting down. When you're cutting down, losing body fat, you're just losing the body fat and you're trying to hold on to that muscle, right? So you're showing what you built in improvement off season, right? But yeah, I wanted to build muscle. My lifestyle is bodybuilding. That's what I'm about. That's what I like doing. It's my passion. So I was like, oh, should I cut? Should I bulk? Should I maintain? What should I do? And just a couple of weeks later, I just started to like get into a slight surplus, just focus on building up. All right. And now I weighed myself. Yes, I didn't weigh myself today. I weighed myself yesterday. I was 87.7. So I'm around 88 kilos on average. So I'm gaining on average 200 grams a week, 1 kilogram maximum a month, which is perfect. So that's good. And about 4 weeks from now, I'm going to start an 8-week mini cut, fat loss phase, just for 8 weeks, and then lose about 6 kilos, and then reverse diet, maybe add on a little bit of more weight to my body, and then start my contest prep. So I'll do that, the reverse diet / lean bulk for about 4 months, and then start my contest prep diet. And my next competition, I'm going to get leaner than I was. Remember, when I competed, even though I won my novice class, I did pretty good, but I weren't at my leanest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, guys. And my next video, I'm going to talk about why I'm off creatine. I had some stomach issues. I had pancreatitis. But yeah, I'll talk about creatine. I'll talk about my injuries, what I've been dealing with, my tweaks, what's getting me down, what's fucking up my training, but it's pretty good now, so that's good. Yeah, I'll talk about injuries, and I'll talk about creatine, why I'm off it in the next video. And then the next video after that, you'll be seeing my my 8-week fat loss phase video. And yeah, sorry guys, I haven't kept it updated for a while. As I was talking about at the start of the video, the last video you've seen was what I'll be up to post-competition. Am I quitting bodybuilding? Long story short, the long answer is no. I'm not quitting bodybuilding. It's my lifestyle. It's my passion, right? I just get down sometimes about injuries, but yeah, just keep working, and that's pretty much it. That's all I need to say. I told you about. I'll give you my macros. I'll give you my body weight. It's around 88 kilos on average. My macros is 400 grams of carbs, 85 fat, 220 grams of protein. It's around 3,200 calories, which is good because my metabolic rate, my metabolism is in the right spot now, and nice and fast. And yeah, and you know what, the next video I might even talk about my training routine too. I switched it up again. I'm doing what I used to do in the past, which I had better results at. Yeah guys, please subscribe and follow my journey, please.